more years for it. So, all through his illness, we were always looking for something that could cure him. And he used to joke that he was a man ahead of his time. He wrote lots of plays which were banned in the 60s and stuff. So he said, even the illness I got is ahead of my time. There's no cure, but I got it early, So he researched himself and actually found out about stem cells. And he was going to actually do one, I think he did 3 sets of stem cell infusion, which was from his own fat cells. So I learned a little bit about stem cells and I had an exposure to it, which is why when I was Shailesh got in touch with me about stem aid, it wasn't an alien concept to me. It was something that I was very interested in understanding more about. I banked the umbilical cord blood of both our kids, and somewhere I think we wished maybe that could have been used for my dad because he was alive then, and he passed away only after my kids were born. So I think for me it's kind of a personal reason that I'm interested in this research. I have to admit, and I think all of us admitted, that we don't know where science and research are going. Things are moving so quickly that touchwood, there are cures now that weren't there before, and hopefully there'll be more and more and quicker. And I think stem cells is definitely something which is going to open up many doors, which it already is. There'll be cures for a lot of things which earlier there weren't. So the way I look at it is it's something as a mom that I find very valuable to do, because you're giving your kids the chance. I give God forbid they need it. So I'll be doing the dental stem cell, and my kids, funnily enough, and I don't know if other people have had this experience, but they love going to the dentist. So it's a very funny thing, and in fact in the show, because it's my diary, we actually feature something, and they actually had a fight because they both wanted to sit on the dentist chair and press the buttons and all. So I hope that the procedure is painless, which it is supposed to be. So if it is, then they'll continue to enjoy doing that, and knowing that preserving the dental stem cells is something which could be valuable if it's needed. So on that note, I think talking about health, it's obviously something that we want to preserve health in the future. So dental stem cell banking, I think, is a great way to do that. And in terms of my show, we're going into season 3 in August on our top English channel. So I'm quite excited about that. And as an opportunity to chat to mothers and women from all walks of life. This show we're going to focus on inspirational women from all walks of life. So I'd like to, actually, as this is a dialogue, I'd like to actually let it be two-way. And I'd love you to say anything, ask me anything now. I know there'll be an opportunity later, but as it's a chat, and I have 10 minutes, and I don't think I've used it all up. If you want to ask me anything, maybe three things, then please feel free. Anyone? You have to, because I have 10 minutes, and if I don't use it, I might get in trouble. Anything at all? No? Ask something? दो बच्चे के पीछे भाग के. Honestly, I really think running after 2 boys has done that. But also, as हम फिटनेस के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, हेल्थ के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, तो मैं तो स्कूल के टाइम से मैं काफ़ी फिटनेस कॉन्शियस थी और मैं हर दिन दौड़ती हूँ. बहुत कम, बट मैं my belief is that it's consistency over quantity. So for me, every day I do some exercise, even if it's 10 minutes running, but I do it every day. So I mean, my husband run on it's very active. But so every day a little bit of exercise, and I think then metabolism is higher, and the doctors will know. And funnily enough, everybody is different. Some people, like I said, that's why I always say in my show, do what works for you. Because some people after delivery put on weight, some people stay the same. In my case, I actually lost a bit, because I think they say also that even after delivery and breastfeeding and all, if your metabolism is high, BMR, then you can actually maintain and So for me, consistency, running after the kids, running and yoga. I do yoga, so and a husband who's always on a diet. So I'm not on the diet, but then by by osmosis, I also end up eating healthy food and stuff.